What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Family, man, we got to grow up. We have to grow up. Man, this video is going to be transparent. It's going to be passionate, heartfelt, and all that other good stuff. You know what I mean? Um, and again, I share my story as an example of what can happen for you. You know, I share my story of, man, what you can overcome, what you can triumph. You know what I mean? 'Cause, now, I get it that a lot of people are going through crazy times right now. You know, I get it that people are going through challenging situations. You know, there's a lot of people with broken hearts and frustrated and confused and angry and just all the gamut of emotions. You know what I mean? I get it. I've been there. You know, a couple years ago, man, the summertime is the busiest time of year for me. You know, so I do a lot of overtime. And man, 2 years ago, man, I was frustrated. 2 years ago, I was depressed. I was, man, just going through it. You know what I mean? I just got out of a relationship, and man, I was brokenhearted and just, man, I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Just real talk. You know, just I was hurt. You know, I was really hurt, and I was out at the beach, and something that God showed me was Elijah. As I was meditating and just talking to God like normal, but when you know that when your heart's broken, um, it doesn't seem like love is around you. You know what I mean? And you go through a relationship, or you get rejected and abandoned in a relationship, and it makes you go through this process of, man, what the heck is wrong with me? You know what I mean? What's going on with me? How come I can't find true happiness, or not so much happiness? How come I can't find true love? You know, what the hell is going on with me? You know what I mean? And this is a part of the process that we all got to go through when, you know, you get your heart broke, when you get abandoned, you get rejected and betrayed and just all that other crazy stuff. You go through that period in life to where you start questioning yourself. You know what I mean? Man, you ain't got time to be blaming everybody else. You know, that's so immature. That's so petty. You know, we got to grow up and start looking at self, and it's like, okay, what's going on? You know, what is it? You know, the smoke that you guys see in the background, that's from my incense burning. Um, and so I was at the beach, and man, I had just been homeless, you know what I mean? Just got a place to stay and just start trying to get up on my feet, you know what I mean? And I'm at the beach working 7 days a week and just trying to make ends meet, you know, and just trying to get my life back on track, you know, from just being brokenhearted and just crushed and just all that other crazy stuff. And the crazy thing, I'm at the beach and you see all these beautiful women. You see just everybody's at the beach during the summertime, you know, and just there's a whole lot of women not wearing hardly anything at all, you know. And here in New York, man, you could be topless at the beach and the pools and all that other stuff. But that wasn't really moving me. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere, I promise you that. And so you run all these beautiful women, and you know, I'm not a bad looking dude. I may not be the most attractive dude, but I'm not, you know, Shrek or not like that, you know what I mean? And so I'm there, but at the same time, I see them, but they're not moving me. Stay with me. And it's like, God, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. And I'm sharing this because at that time of the year at the beach, I was seeing so many different signs. Stay with me. I was seeing all these shells and all these rocks that was formed in the shape of a heart. And I kid you not, I have a table over here with a huge plant on it. And man, I probably have close to 50, if not more, rocks and shells that I've collected that are in the form of a heart. You know, and I have some of them right here. I want to show you guys. And I'm going somewhere with this, I promise you. It's a little, I don't know if you can see this piece of shell. I was just walking on the beach one day and I found this. There's another piece. pieces of shell with the backside of it. Just grabbed some of the rocks that I found that, and I know they have all different types of shape, but when you look at it, it looks like a heart. Stay with me, I promise you I'm going somewhere with that. And so I was just tripping out on just all these rocks and shells and just everything. Everywhere I was going, I was seeing hearts. And so I started collecting some of them after I really started paying attention. Like, wait a minute. I'm finding these heart shapes everywhere I go. My heart was broke. I was just abandoned and rejected and kicked to the curb. And here I am, I'm finding all these heart shapes, you know? And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, God, what are you showing me? What are you talking to me about? What are you trying to tell me, God? And what I heard, God says, Elijah, you're looking for love. You find what you're looking for. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. You're always going to find what you're looking for. The problem with the great majority of us, we don't really know what we're looking for. We really have no idea of what we're looking for. So I'm saying, okay, God, I'm looking at all these hearts. And I'm like, okay, God, that's just symbolic of love. It's a metaphor for love. But I'm looking at these hearts and they're not the perfect shaped hearts. And in the beginning, it's like, I'm not keeping that. I don't want that. That's not even a perfect shaped heart. You know, that look all messed up and all, you know, discombobulated. And I could hear God laughing at me and asking, what the fuck are you talking about? See, that's what's wrong with you stupid, ignorant ass humans. Y'all think a heart has to look a certain way. And if a heart isn't perfect to your expectations, then it don't mean that it's love. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. This is about to get deep. See, y'all so fixated on how something look. You have no idea what it means. You have no idea of its intentions or what it's capable of doing. Because you're stuck on its appearance. A heart is a heart. A heart symbolizes love. Regardless of how the heart looks, a heart is reflective of love. But you're fixated on the appearance. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. So many of you want a guy, you want a woman. And you get fixated on the appearance. You get stuck. Well, I got to be attracted to them. And I got to all this stupid, superficial shit. And the great majority of the guys and women you hooked up with that have broke your heart, that have fucked you over, you was attracted to them. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. And this is going to fuck some of you up. And it is what it is. We've got to grow the fuck up. We've got to grow the fuck up. I guarantee you, the great majority, every one of the people that have broke your heart, that have fucked you over, that have dogged you the fuck up, you was at one time attracted to them. You thought there was something cute about them. You thought they was fine as fuck. You looked at their body, you looked at the shit they had, and you was blown away by it. You wanted them. You couldn't keep your hands off of them. You couldn't get them bad enough. You couldn't get them fast enough. And then after you got it, because you couldn't go past the fucking surface, you never dove deep into the subconscious fears and thoughts of the person. You never checked out their spiritual realm. You were fixated on the appearance. You were fixated on the superficial. And then it fucked you over. Then it crushed you. Then it made you depressed and suicidal. Then it made you feeling like you was fucking going batshit crazy. I'm going somewhere. Because you've got to grow the fuck up and understand it ain't about the fucking appearance. There's a whole lot of fake ass motherfuckers running around this planet right now pretending to be spiritual. There's a whole lot of fake ass motherfuckers running around this planet right now appearing and looking to have their shit together. There's a whole lot of quote unquote fake motherfuckers running around rocking crystals and tarot and all this other stupid ass bullshit, and they talking growth and development, and they're fucking devil in disguise. They ain't dealing with no fucking growth and development. They ain't trying to heal. And they ain't trying to fix their fucking bullshit issues. They're looking for somebody else to prey upon. They're looking for somebody that's vulnerable, somebody that they could dog the fuck out. But on the surface, they appear to be a beacon of hope. On the surface, they appear to be enlightened. On the surface, they appear to be healed. But when you get deep into who the fuck they are, you understand, nah, motherfucker, no. Not only no, but hell motherfucking no. I can't fuck with you. Hell motherfucking no. You cannot have my number. I'm blocking your ass on social media, on every fucking thing. Keep your motherfucking ass 500 fucking feet away from me. I don't want shit to do with your raggedy ass fucked up energy. We're going there today. We're going there. I don't give a fuck how good you look. I don't give a fuck how great you sing. I don't give a fuck how great your sex is. I don't want shit to do with your raggedy, low vibrating having ass. Because I've had to grow the fuck up. I've had to learn to get beyond the fucking appearance. I've had to learn to dive a little deeper than that. I've had to learn just because you got money don't mean you're okay. Just because you got money don't mean that you're emotionally stable. Just because you got money don't mean you're spiritually stable. You can have money and be the worst motherfucker walking the planet. You can have money and be a fucking deviant. You can have money and be fucking physically and verbally abusive. You can have money and be violent as fuck. You can have money and be angry as fuck. You can have money and hate men or hate women. And now all you want is to get with a dude, get with a woman to fuck them up. Because you got unresolved fucking issues. And so you use your money. You use your looks. You use the skills that you learned about tarot and voodoo and witchcraft and crystals in the Bible and meditating and spirituality and all this other bullshit to lure people in. And then you fuck them over and suck them dry. We've got to grow the fuck up. We've got to understand what the fuck is going on. Going back to the hearts. I was like, okay, God, I get the message. It's not so much how things look. It's not even the conversations that they're having. I gotta learn to look at their energy. Fuck all the other bullshit. I gotta feel their fucking energy. I gotta be able to see their fucking spirit. I gotta be able to see their fucking aura. And if I can't see that, I can't fuck with you. Oh, I'll laugh and bullshit with you on the surface. Just like I do with people at work. I'll laugh and bullshit with them all day long. On stupid, superficial shit because that's the fucking level they're on. I can't go any fucking deeper. Not with them. And so I've learned to meet you where you're at. And I've learned to cut your ass off right where you're fucking at too. You might be cool as fuck, but you can't come to my motherfucking place. You might be cool as fuck, but there's only so much I'm gonna reveal to you. There's only so close I'm allow you to get to me. You've got to grow the fuck up. Going back to the looks. You gotta show me. And especially with these two right here. They look so beat up. They look so damaged. They look so cut up. Like people taking knives to them. Like people have hurt them. Like people have cut them deep. And what God had to show me, especially for me at that time, where I was at, I was hurt. Again, I just got out of a relationship. I didn't want it to end, but it ended. And I found myself being rejected. I found myself being thrown away, been abandoned. I'll show you this again. Because I need you to catch this. I need you to understand this. Look at the holes. I want you to see the scars on this one. The cuts. The wounds. I need you to see this. That's how so many of us feel that our heart looks like. That's what so many of us think that our heart looks like after all the shit we've gone through. My heart is aching. My heart is broken. My heart is crushed. You stabbed me in the fucking heart. You've cut my fucking heart. You cut me fucking deep. And what so many of us do, we look to be accepted by somebody else. And so we'll try to jump in something else. We'll try to jump in another relationship. We'll try to hook up with another person. We'll try to hook up with another person. Why? Because we've been hurt. We've been damaged. And because we need to feel accepted. We want to feel loved. We want to feel like we matter. So we'll just get out of something and try to jump back in something else. So we can say that it wasn't us. It had to be the other person because look, I got another boo and they better than the last one I had and all this other stupid shit. To feed our fucking ego. But we never really address the issues. We never really look at and learn the lessons. And what God had shown us, Elijah, until you take the time to heal, you're going to keep bleeding out on other people that didn't hurt you. Elijah, if you don't take the time to process this, if you don't take the time to heal from this, I know you're hurt. I know you're embarrassed. But if you don't take the time to heal this, if you don't take the time to go through this entire process of healing, You're going to bleed out on somebody that didn't hurt you. You're going to bleed out on somebody that didn't cut you. You're going to hurt somebody that didn't hurt you. You're going to negatively impact somebody that didn't hurt you. You got to let your heart heal. Because when you don't let your heart heal, you're guarding your heart. You're trying to protect your heart because you're scared of getting hurt again. You're scared of allowing somebody close to you because you're afraid of being betrayed. You're afraid of being abandoned and rejected. And so you can't give your full heart to somebody else because you're holding part of it back out of fear. You're holding part of it back with a survival mindset. And as long as you're in that survival mindset, as long as you're trying to protect your heart out of fear, you're operating on a low frequency. You're operating on a low vibration. That's not the vibration of love. That's not the vibration of somebody that's healed. That's not the vibration of somebody who's ready emotionally and spiritually to be in another relationship. And it is what it is. I don't give a damn whether you're lonely. I don't give a damn whether you're fucking horny. You're not emotionally or spiritually ready to be in another relationship. And yet we jump in them because of finances, because of loneliness, because of horniness, because of our ego, of not wanting to be unwanted. Because of our ego of wanting to prove to everybody that we could get a man, we could get a woman. And so therefore the problem wasn't us. It had to be this toxic motherfucker. And we want to blame them and call them narcissistic and all this other stupid ass shit. And it's a trip how we always call our ex a fucking narcissist. We always want to label them and say they're unhealed. And say that they're fucking dramatic and traumatic and all this other stupid shit. Traumatized and all this other shit. We got all these labels for them. But we never take the time to fix us. We never take the time to heal us. Real shit. When you're ready for love. When you're ready for love. When you're ready for love, you'll see love all around you. When you're ready for love, love will flow from you naturally. When you're ready for love, you'll be a beacon of love. Your essence is love. Your energy, your vibration is love. When you're ready for love. The problem is, we say we're ready for relationships for all the wrong fucking reasons. for all the wrong reasons. And we never take the time to really process and understand, oh, wait a minute. Am I ready for love? Fuck, am I ready for sex? We're always ready for sex. We're always ready for somebody else to help us financially, to make the bills easier to handle and finances to handle. You know what I mean? Man, if I could go half or go 1/3 or whatever the case may be with somebody, man, that's helping me. That's a win-win. You know what I mean? We're always ready for that. Are you ready for love? I'm not talking about are you fucking lonely. Are you ready for love? My younger kid's mom, we were married, and I would lay in bed with her laying in bed right next to me. And I never felt so fucking lonely. I had somebody in bed with me. She was a registered nurse, made great money, but I never felt so fucking lonely. Having somebody in your life doesn't mean you're ready for love. Wanting somebody in your life doesn't mean you're ready for love. We've got to grow the fuck up. We've got to understand that sometimes we got to go through a period, we got to go through a process of healing. And the great majority of times, we don't realize how damaged we were. We don't realize how crushed and how fucked up we were. Because we never put the work in. We never take the time to isolate and just sit there and process and understand what the fuck is going on. And to heal that area of our life. And so we're quick to jump in and out of stuff. Because we never should have got into it in the first place. Because we got into it with the wrong motives. Man, we got to grow up. We have to grow up. And one of the hardest things I've had to learn was how to love me. I was always looking for love externally. And I saw love externally. But when I really started seeing love externally, it's because I realized that I was love. Say it again. After I began the process of healing, after I put in the work to heal emotionally from that traumatic situation I just went through, after I began healing, after I began learning to love me, after I began to see me as love, as a beacon of love, as a vessel of love, I started seeing love everywhere I went. And the trip is, I no longer really felt as though I needed to find love. Because I was love. I was love. I am love. Everywhere I go, love goes. Everywhere I am, love is. Because I'm love. I'm never away from love. Love is never someplace far away from me. Because I am love. Because I'm love. Love manifests in my life. Because I'm love. I see love. Because you're damaged and you're broken and confused and twisted, you see that chaos in the world. Because you're twisted emotionally, you see that psychotic shit in the world. You see in the world what's going on within you. You see in others you. We got to catch that. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up. Because I'm love, I give love. Because I'm love, I express love. Because I'm love, I'm lovable. You gotta catch that. The problem, so many of you say that you're loved, but yet you still feel unlovable. So many of you say that you're loved, and you don't feel worthy of love. And that's a process, that's a struggle that you're going to have to come to grips with, or you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to process that. Why do you feel unlovable? Why do you feel unworthy to be loved? Why is it you don't think that anyone's capable of loving you the way you need to be loved? That's your issues. That's your cross that you're carrying. And until you deal with that, you're always going to be pushing love away from you. You're always going to be repelling love, rejecting love. You could talk all the love you want to. You could talk about you manifesting love and da-da-da-da-da. But until you deal with those issues, you're going to be repelling love. You're going to be rejecting love. Because you're rejecting yourself. Because you're not being transparent and authentic with yourself. It is what it is. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Thanks for rocking out with me. Happy healing. Peace.